Perilla?
Perilla, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 27, State of Wisconsin versus Courtney Perilla. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Perilla appears in person with counsel Amber Sherwood. We're set here today in this matter for an initial appearance. Ms. Sherwood, have you went over the criminal complaint with Ms. Perilla?
I have, Your Honor. We waive its formal reading and we plead not guilty at this time.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Are you still at 402 First Street,
Yes,
number
Your
2?
Honor.
Telephone ends in 0955.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it a cell phone?
Yes.
May we send you text message?
Another day in court, but every case tells a different story. From quick plea deals to missed court dates, the judge moves case by case, reminding everyone that the law waits for no one. In this courtroom, responsibility isn't optional.
Notification?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's get another date and time. And Mrs. Jose's case, correct?
Yes.
April 13th. I can do April 13th. Can you do, does that not work, Ms. Perilla?
Well, I don't know.
That works, Your Honor. If she is inpatient for treatment at that time, would we be able to motion for a Zoom appearance?
You may. April 13th at 10, Ms. Sherwood?
That works for defense.
April 13th at 10. All right, we will see you then. You can come get your notice and you're free to go. It'll have the Zoom information. However, Ms. Sherwood will let me know if you.
Yeah, I'll let her know whether.
All right, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Strelo,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you the one on the phone, the iPhone, Mr.? I have an iPhone. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 17, State of Wisconsin versus Nicole Moegi. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Moegi appears in person without counsel. We're set for an initial appearance. Is this one that can proceed with an offer today?
The offer I'd make on this one would be paraphernalia as a forfeiture.
Do you know what that means?
Fine.
Yes, like an ordinance, like a ticket. Do you wish to accept that?
Yes.
Formal motion to amend,
So made.
granted, no contest or guilty plea.
No contest.
No contest will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled, well, you're not entitled to anything, sorry. But I would be able to offer you the lowest court costs and fees. I do understand you have a financial situation, but I don't know, are you still on that Nelson Street North?
Yes.
Telephone ends in 5081.
No, that's not right.
Can I get an updated, please?
715-371-0561.
May we send you text message notifications?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to assess $200 due to your financial situation. You've been in front of the court multiple times, so I am aware of that. It'll be added to the fines and fees you currently owe. If you fail to pay your fines and fees, not only will the court enter a civil judgment against you, but the court will issue a warrant and you could sit up to 6 months in jail, okay? All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
Thanks.
Who is not having an attorney? Mr. Guy with glasses, if you want to come up here. What's your name, sir?
Samuel Barker.
Bergbaum. All right. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 12, State of Wisconsin versus Samuel Bergbaum. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Bergbaum appears in person without counsel. We're set today for an initial appearance. Mr. Schmidt, is this a case that could proceed today with an offer?
Yes, my offer today is an ordinance of the same charge.
Do you understand what that means, Mr. Bergbaum?
Yes.
Do you wish to accept that offer?
Yes.
Formal motion to amend?
So made, and I would not object to a no contest.
All right. Granted, do you wish to enter a no contest or a guilty plea?
No contest.
No contest plea will be entered on your behalf. Are you still at First Avenue?
I'm currently living homeless. I'm out of North Branch now.
Okay, so do you get any type of, do you have a PO box or do you get
No,
general
no.
delivery
No, you can mail that stuff to my
to that
address
First
on
Avenue
file, yeah.
address? Excellent. Do you have a telephone?
Yes,
Does it end in 3000?
yes,
May we send you text messages?
yes.
And so
Your Honor.
now I understand that you have a financial situation. Are you looking for a job or do you have one?
I am currently looking for a job.
Okay. What I can do for you, Mr. Burquam, is I will set the lowest amount due to your financial situation. You're homeless. You're looking for a job, $200, but you are going to have to start making payments.
Okay,
At this time, I'll give you the lowest payment I accept at $25 a month. First payment is due in March,
Okay.
by the end of March. I'm going to tell you, if you don't pay, not only will a civil judgment be entered against you, you miss even one payment, I will issue a warrant.
okay,
Okay, and you could sit up to 6 months in jail. Very important that you at least pay the $25 a month, or you figure out how to pay the $200 off completely, okay?
all right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you, we are adjourned. You, sir? Who are you? That's who I thought you were, Riley. I haven't seen you in quite a long time.
Trying to behave.
I'm glad to hear that. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 10 State of Wisconsin versus Riley Dahlberg. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Dahlberg appears in person without counsel. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Schmidt, is this a case that an offer could be presented?
Yes. Mr. Dahlberg, did you ever get something in the mail about a diversion program from us?
No.
Okay, we have a diversion program where we sent an offer offering that prior to charging this out. It wasn't returned as undeliverable. If you wanted to, between now and the next status conference, we have a program where if you go to our office and you go through with the program, then we just dismiss these charges.
Okay.
Would that be something you're interested in?
All
Okay.
right, and it's a few hour program, so I can give you a little bit of time to do that, but if you don't have it done by the next court date, I'm not going to allow that to continue, okay?
Your Honor.
All right. No, we'll enter. Wait, are these cases that you want us to just leave and adjourn it or enter a plea on the today, or what do you want to do with the ones that have this deferred?
Oh, I was just gonna have this set for a status and then he could just go to our office, learn from Shannon what to do and
Okay.
then do it.
Yeah, but we're off record. My question is, because you're offering him a deferred, do we want to actually have a not guilty plea on the record, or do we want to just leave it as put it as an adjourned initial appearance a month or two down the road?
Oh, whether it's an adjourned initial appearance or status, it does whatever works best for you.
Okay, I think we should do an adjourned initial, because then we don't have anything on the record, and then it can hopefully just be taken care of, okay?
Yes, Your
All right, back on the record. Same appearances as previously noted. Mr. Dahlberg, do you think a month will be an adequate amount of time?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I believe it does cost some money, but I'm not exactly sure. So you're telling me you think for sure?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I can schedule you for March 30th. Oh, wait, that's wrong week, or does it matter which week, Mr. Schmidt?
It shouldn't matter for these.
March 30th. And I can do 10:30,
No worries,
okay?
Your Honor.
March 30th at 10:30, you can come get your notice and you're free to leave.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let's make sure that we have your address. Is it PO Box 232?
Yep.
Okay, telephone ends in 1770.
Yes, Your Honor.
Excellent, thank you so much. All right, Ms. Trista Dahlberg?
Mr. Dahlberg, just want to head down that hall until you find a district attorney's office. It'll be on your right, and then look for someone named Shannon and explain.
We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM11, State of Wisconsin versus Trista Dahlberg. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Dahlberg appears in person with counsel Joel Feliski making a special appearance on her behalf here today. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Schmidt, is there an offer that can be presented today?
We also intended to offer the THC diversion program in this one, but got no response. If she'd be interested in that, it would be the same thing she just observed with Mr. Dahlberg.
You understand that, Ms. Dahlberg?
I got that paper and I just didn't know that I had, like, I thought it was just offering me and I didn't know that I was supposed to like pursue it.
And
So
that's fine. Do you want to do that?
yes,
I'm gonna say, tell you, you probably don't want to continue with having the PD's office because you probably have to pay their fee and do the thing. So you can wait until you, let's say that some reason in a week, you're like, I don't want to do that. I want to go to trial. I want to do have all my rights. Then you can then have the PD's office step in and go that route, okay? Because I know that they have fees, but that's your choice, 100% your choice in what you want to do, okay?
okay.
All right, but you do wish to engage in that program?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna set you the same date and time as Riley, okay? March 30th at 10:30, March 30th at 10:30. Hopefully you'll be able to knock that out and be done far before then. If you do, and I forgot to tell Riley, so please tell him.
Okay.
If you do this, you complete it all before that date and time, and the district attorney has your completed sheet, you will not need to come back to court,
Okay,
okay? Make sure you tell Riley too.
I will.
please. All right, thank you.
thank you.
Then we are adjourned. Mr. Felicity, I'm not trying to take away your business.
He
Nothing wrong
doesn't
with
get
that,
a
Your Honor.
commission.
I know he doesn't, but, oh, righty, Ms. Warwitz. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM33, State of Wisconsin versus Amanda Warwitz. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Warwitz appears in person with counsel Joel Feliski. That's actually her attorney. I didn't have you on my calendar. Thank you. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Did you go over the criminal complaint with Ms. Warwitz?
I did, Your Honor. I believe she understands the charge here and the maximum penalty. Will waive formal reading and enter in a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. Still on County Road T. Telephone ends in 2157.
No,
May we get an updated, please?
715-791-4868.
May we send you text message notifications?
Yes.
Is there an offer that could be presented today, Mr. Schmidt?
My offer would be pleading to the charges is for court costs.
All right, so you can talk to Mr. Feliski about that. It would be pleading to this charge. That's just the offer right now, pleading to the charge for costs only. All right. And I want to state on the record, Mr. Feliski, I'm well aware of Ms. Warwitz. I'm well aware of her financial situation and her struggles in the back with her family situation and other matters. So this would be something, Ms. Warwitz, that I would be willing to accept only DNA surcharge that I'm mandated to accept. I just want to put that out there, and it can be tacked to any other fines and fees that you owe. Okay. Let's get a matter set for another date and time. And this is your case, Mr. Schmidt?
Yes.
April 8th at 3. April 8th at 3. That's in your time block. Mr. Feliski?
That will work, Your Honor.
All right. We'll see you April 8th at 3 o'clock. You can come get your notice and you're free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're missing a few. Oh, only two. We're up to 1:30. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 20, State of Wisconsin versus Nicholas Bassett. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Bassett fails to appear. This matter was set for today at 1 o'clock and no appearance. We do have returned mail. It looks like he was not served. So we do not have a correct address perhaps, and we do not have a telephone number. What is the state requesting?
I'd ask for a warrant.
Court will issue a warrant, $250 cash. Only judge may quash or posting of the cash. He may be provided a new date and time upon posting. He's also ordered to provide an updated address and telephone number. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 16, State of Wisconsin versus Cassidy Daniels Schultz. Appearances are the state through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We do not have Ms. Daniel Schultz making any appearance. We do see that she was served a copy of the criminal complaint and a summons to appear here today. She fails to appear. It was set for 1 o'clock. It is now 1:21 and no appearance. The weather is good. Driving conditions are great. Mr. Schmidt, what is the state requesting?
I'd ask to amend the paraphernalia to a forfeiture and defaulter of the same.
Court will grant that motion. I'm going to amend to a forfeiture. I'm going to assess $330.50 to be paid within 30 days. Failure to pay means the court will issue a warrant. She could sit up to 6 months in jail and will do a civil judgment against her. Did you call the public defender's office?
No, I called, I haven't got any hold of the lawyer yet.
Who is your lawyer? Oh, you said Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis is right there. That's Mr.
No,
Davis.
I think it's Mr. Eric.
You told me Mr. Davis.
Eric, I didn't talk to you, you?
Sure, that looks like Mr. Davis's stuff.
I don't know. I have not met him.
Oh, no, this is Weston Dunn. Oh, I don't. Well, we're gonna have to move
'Cause
forward and
I
get this
just gave him
going.
$5,000.
What?
I just gave him $5,000.
Oh, you did, oh, you paid him money? Okay,
I did.
okay, go have a seat.
Here,
Right down there. So you paid him, but,
I did pay him, yes, I just paid him. I don't know if he got his money yet or what's going on.
Okay,
I
so-
tried, he called me earlier and I missed the call, so I called him right back and I never heard.
read his name to me, please.
I don't have my glasses on, but I have no glasses, so I can't see.
Oh, well, then bring it back.
I'm sorry, man.
No, that's okay. Thank you. From Wanakee? Wow. Oh, Mr. Pangburn. Okay, here.
I didn't know if you might call me, but can you call him?
Nope, I haven't heard anything. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what,
The first time you emailed me something.
that's fine. We'll just go through with the initial appearance. We'll set it. And then if it doesn't work for him, the next hearing, we can just move it. Okay. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CM 05, State of Wisconsin versus David Kisslinger Sr. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Kisslinger Sr. appears in person without counsel. Off the record, Mr. Kisslinger showed the court that he has a letter from an attorney. He indicates he has paid a retainer, and he did so on Monday. We were here back on January 28th when the court set a whole month ahead to allow Mr. Kisslinger to try and save money to put down a retainer. Mr. Kisslinger, off the record, You indicated we can proceed with the initial appearance and then set it for another date. And if that doesn't work for Mr. Pangburn, the court did indicate to you we can move that to a date that works with him. That's what you wish to do here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you receive a copy of that criminal complaint
I believe so.
with that original charge? And you can read, write, you understand the English language?
Yes, ma'am.
And it alleges on or around Friday, December 26, 2025, in Burnett County, Wisconsin, in a private place, you engaged in abusive, unreasonably loud, or otherwise disorderly conduct, which tended to provoke a disturbance. That's a Class B misdemeanor. Upon conviction, you could face a fine of up to $1,000 or 90 days of incarceration or both. Plus, it has the domestic abuse modifier, which upon conviction, you could face an additional $100 surcharge and a federal prohibition to no longer be able to use or possess a firearm for life. You understand that charge and the maximum penalty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need me to read anything else on that complaint aloud to you?
No, no. But the only thing is, when that was brought up, you can see that me and my wife, she said.
I don't want you to, I want to hear whatever you want to tell me.
I have nothing to tell you now.
I just want to warn you that anything you say in here, especially on the record or off the record, can be used against you by the state in your case. So I
Okay.
just want you to be very careful in what you say.
I have nothing to say then.
All right.
Thank you.
And so you're still on Tower Road,
Yes, ma'am.
address or telephone ends in 3625.
Not no more, no. I have a new number.
Okay, what is that number?
And that is gonna be a dickens of a fine because I don't even know my own phone.
And that's fine. Here's the thing. When we're done here, just go out to the clerk's office and update it.
All right, thank you
Okay.
very much.
So not guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. This is an ADA case. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it about a month in advance, okay? For March 30th. And I'm going to set it for 10:30 on March 30th. Your attorney can appear by video conferencing, okay? So if you call, you can tell them it was scheduled for March 30th by video conferencing, and that's approved. But if this date doesn't work, then he needs to call my assistant and we'll set it for a date that'll work with him.
I'm sure he will once he gets hold of me and we get talking, you know?
That sounds good. And so you can come up here and get your notice, so you have it, and you can talk to him about that and let him know, okay?
All right, God bless you. Thank
All
you.
right, not guilty is entered. Come get your stuff. Thank you. Mr. Davis, you may come up with your first person.
State of Wisconsin versus Don Lovedoll.
Mr. Lovedoll, come on up.
Yeah, I can go out to any of the windows at the courtroom.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 28, State of Wisconsin versus Don Lovedoll. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Lovedoll appears in person with counsel Nicholas Davis. We're set here today in this matter for a status conference. Mr. Davis, please update the court.
Your Honor, the case is not resolved at this time. I am newer on this case. I know this case has been going for quite some time. I'm now the second lawyer. Would the court have patience for another status set at least 45 to 60 days out?
I can't guarantee how far out. I'll try and get around that time, Mr. Davis.
Or-
I do know you are newer on this case.
Or whatever time you can give me, let's put it this way, I'll be appreciative.
I can do April 20th. Video conferencing is fine. I can do 10 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll be available.
All right, April 20th at 10. All right, we will see you then. You can come get your notice and you are free to leave. Mr. Lunsman, all right, sorry, Ms. Lunsman. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said Mr. We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 78, State of Wisconsin versus Denise Lunsman. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Lunsman appears in person with counsel Nicholas Davis. We're set today in this matter for a status conference. Mr. Davis, please update the court.
Your Honor, the case is not resolved, but I think it's getting very close. I have been in contact with the district attorney's office, District Attorney Schmidt. My client is on probation in Polk County. Your Honor, she's going through a treatment program and therapy. She's got other medical issues which she's dealing with at the Mayo Clinic. I wanted to obtain some actual information so I could provide that to the district attorney and in attempts to ask him for something or for some consideration. Is there any way that I could have that same date on April 20th?
April 20th at 10. We'll set that for a status conference. Just make sure, Ms. Lunsman, you stay in close contact with Mr. Davis so that he can pass on the information, okay?
She has been, and she's been a very good client.
Excellent. You can come get your notice and you're free to leave.
Thanks, Denise.
Mr. Oyat.
Court may move quickly, but the consequences are real. Show up, follow the rules, and take accountability. Because in the courtroom, one mistake can follow you for years. Balance scale.